Hi my sweet friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so today this video may seem like all over the place. I'm not gonna lie, it may seem all over the place, but stick with me today. As you can see, these roses, this is the gift I bought myself for graduation. I always wanted my first pair of roses to come from a guy that was madly in love with me, or at least liked me, or was taking me on a date, blah 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 blah. However, I refused to have spent 2 years of my life and not receive a pair of roses, and my family were here. So I bought myself pink roses, and honestly, best decision in the last 2 years. This was the cake taker for sure. As you can see, my background is different today. It's not as cute, but I decided to do this in my living room today because my roommates left town. So it's just me here. And I was like, let's try the living room today. And also, I think the sun is on the next side. So today we're gonna finish the series, continue the series. All things Rachel. Very excited that you're here. My name is Deja. I think I said that earlier. I am so happy, so blessed, so thankful that you decided to click on this button and see what this is all about. Welcome to my YouTube channel. See you in there. Alrighty, so first things first. So beautiful. Smells good too. Okay, first things first, Rachel was beautiful, just like these flowers. As you can know with the story, because you know Rachel, she caught his eye. Jacob was like, who is that? Who is that? Who is that? She was beautiful, and you are too. As am I. But we're beautiful, so just remember that you are beautiful. And beauty's in the eye of the beholder, so somewhere out there, some man is gonna say, who is that? No matter the size of your waist circumference, no matter the size of your nose, no matter the size of anything that society says is not beautiful, you are beautiful, and somebody is out there waiting on you to say, who is that? That's number one. She was loved. Make the man work. I'm sorry, but I feel like nowadays, and as we get older, like people like, like we just let in man, if you're watching this, I'm very easygoing and lovely, but at the same time, no, you don't let him just come and be like, oh yeah, it is what it is, we need to make him work. Let him work. Jacob was willing to work for Rachel for 7 years before he knew he was gonna be swindled. 7 years. This ain't talking about no date, no kissy kiss, no touchy touchy, no feely feely, no nothing. 7 years of just labor for this woman. And then, after he was bamboozled, most men would have given up after a bamboozle. This man, after he was bamboozled, was like, I'll do another 7 for her. Let him put in his work. Now, I say let him make 14 years. 14 years is a little long. That's a little long. My God, was Rachel so beautiful? Of course she was. Of course she was so beautiful after 14. She was, my God, I just realized that. 14 years. Wow. Anyway, but the thing is, let him work, okay? The standards that you have set, we don't lower. No, ma'am. I don't care if you are 22 or 32 or 42. The standards never drop because, like I said, 7 years, and then he was like, oh, and then another 7. So Rachel didn't run and give him a little feely feel and lower her standards. No, boo. She was right there in the corner waiting for him to finish working. So you set your standards and leave them there. Alrighty, so especially the ones that the Holy Spirit convict you over. And the thing is, I don't care what your friends say, or if you tell someone, and that's why a lot of times I don't like to tell people what I plan on doing, because they try to be like, that might be a little odd, or that might be a little this, or no one's gonna wait for you to do this, because I have a little list of things that I expect, and not expect, but just like non-negotiables. But you don't have to lower them. If he's the one for you, he will be the one for you, and you don't have to do anything to try and help God out. Okay, if he's the one for you, the things that the Holy Spirit told you about, he will be willing to wait, or he will be willing to think, or he will also be convicted of them as well. So just know that that's a thing. Anyway, stop trying to take matters into your own hands. A lot of women in today's society, myself included, and in the Bible, all throughout history, we like to take matters into our own hands because we believe we are strong and mighty, which we are. But at the same time, it's not your place. Stay in your lane. We said that last week. Stay in your lane. Like she tried to tell Jacob to sleep with her like handmaid thing. See, and the thing is, we do these things so we great and smart and everything's cool. That's the vet extract. Sorry, everything cool. And then like we put ourselves in these places and then we like, oh, I don't like this no more. You did this to yourself. Listen. Listen, just be patient and stop trying to manipulate the situation, because I don't think you really know what you're doing. Because I don't. Okay? We don't. You don't know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. We don't see the end. God sees the end. So just be patient, because your time is coming. So that's another thing I learned. Ooh, this is a good one. Actually, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna go to the next one. Stop nagging. I feel like a lot of us are still young and we're single. But remember this in a few years when you do have a husband. Please don't nag the man. Don't nag. Bite your tongue. Do this. Think about me in the future. When you want to nag your husband, just remember Deshna say don't nag him, and good. Because I feel like nagging, it's just so, what are you doing? Ask them to do it once, and if they don't, maybe twice. You know what? Maybe twice. You got twice. But after that, what you doing? You are capable. Either pay someone or do just no. It's just not becoming. Rachel, she nagged Jacob so much he'd rather sleep in the field. Can you? And that same thing. Your husband. I feel like the field is whoa. There's a whoa. He has a whoa in the field. But if your husband if you obviously he don't be around you, fix, man, fix. Marriage is about compromise. I ain't never been married, but I know it's not all a run through the sun, the flower, the fields. I know that, but at the same time, you as a woman, you play a huge part in the success of your marriage. So if you realize you doing too much in the nagging area, and your husband obviously he don't be around, you be like, he never want to spend time with me. Excuse me, we are always evolving. So fix the situation. If you begin friendly and then something happen and you begin to become a naggy, you have time to go to the source, read your Bible, pray about it, and be like, God, I really want you to fix the situation, help me to stop being a nag. And I feel like you could be a nag in other areas too, but I guess we're talking about marriage right now, which I am not capable of talking about. But the next thing, avoid vengeance. The battle is not yours, it is the Lord. Let God take care of what it is you pray about, and just let him take care of it. Put it in his hands. Romans 12 verse 19 tells us there is nothing you can do that the Lord cannot do better. So what you doing? Why you creating? The thing is, I feel like vengeance is lead you to aging. I honestly feel that, and I don't have a job, but I try to look youthful for as long as I can. So just don't worry about it. Don't stress yourself out. That can lead you to your belly could be broke down. You can need some Pepto-Bismol. Your skin gonna look aged. People be like, not Deshna, because Deshna ain't gonna be taking no vengeance. But they can be like, why you look so old? Are you okay? Are you healthy? And you could be in great shape, great health, all these things, but you just look a certain way. You look strained. It's not yours. It is not your fish to fry. If they burn up your fish, don't say, I gotta burn their fish and I gotta put salt on it so they can't eat. No. Do everything in love. Everything in love. There's so much beauty in just giving it to God, because then you have nothing to worry about. You say, well, God has it. Well, yeah, she do me like that. Yeah, but God can take care of that one, because I can't, So don't be trying to take vengeance into your own hands, for sure. Another thing I want to remind you of is just be satisfied and be grateful, and remember to stop and thank God. Rachel really wanted to have a kid, and I mean, who can blame her? Children are a blessing from God, for sure. But at the same time, she told her husband, she said, give me children or I'll die. Something like that, right? Read it, please read it. Give me children or I'll die. And I'm just like, I sat there and I thought, and I was like, wow. Because, she died having her second son. And I just was like, wow, sometimes the things we want so badly can lead to our demise. And we have to be so careful as women, because women are capable of extraordinary things. We have so much power, and there's so much beauty in just the fact of being just a beautiful woman of God. However, don't let it lead to your demise, okay? Let God order your steps. Always, 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 always. I don't care how far you grow up, how high you become in the ladder. Reevaluate, talk to God about it, and let him know that you refuse to lean on your own understanding, and you will always acknowledge him as he directs your path. Because, man, I know sometimes we get beside ourselves, and we believe, we say, you know what, I got this. I got I've been doing this for 5 years. Everybody lotioning me. Everyone, my arms are oily with the lotion because they like, Tishna, you're so good at this. Tishna, you're so fabulous. Tishna, you're so. I mean, I'm speaking this into existence because I'm just getting started. Yeah, just getting started. And then, Tishna, you're good at this. Tishna, here's another promotion. Tishna, here's another promotion. Here's another bonus. Here's $1 million. And I'm just like, wow, we got money. And then I forget to open my Bible and pray and all the things. And then I realize, like, you know what? I don't even enjoy this no more. I'm stressed out, looking old, you know, and that's another thing. But be satisfied with Jehovah. Remember to thank him. If you ain't getting the bonus, remember to thank him that you're there, you know, doing the thing. But so just always remember that you'll get what is yours. You will. But let's be satisfied and remember to thank. Because when she got, and she had Jacob, she was like, you know, I'm having more children. And I love the faith. But at the same time, just remember to be grateful for what you have in that moment. This is the one I was saving, but I love this one because I think this was always, we spoke about this before in one of the previous ladies, but God remembers you. I think it was Anna. Yeah, God remembers you. God remembered Rachel, and it said that in Genesis 30 verse 22. So God will remember whatever you are praying for. Be patient. Like I said, don't try to manipulate the situation because God will remember you. You're his daughter. If you're a guy watching this, you are his son. You think, my parents have 4 children and I am far away, but I sure they don't wake up and forget that they had me. I sure hope not, my gosh. But I sure, like after you think about it, your mother labored you for all them 9 months or however long she had all them things. Like, I think I was watching a movie today and the lady gave her daughter up for adoption. And this was like, Mussy, this daughter's been like 26, 27, 28. And she was like, she was like, I think about you every day. She gave this child up and she remembered her every day. God remembers you. There's no need to try to manipulate. Just keep talking to him. Have that relationship. He knows the desires of your heart because why? He gave them to you. Especially if you delight in yourself in him. Like he knows them. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It might not happen when you think, but it'll happen at the right time. So God will remember you. And God is in control. Like, I remember I told y'all earlier, like, Rachel was nagging Jacob. She's like, give me your name. And Jacob was like, am I the Lord? Like, how I doing what I have to. I playing my role. My role is to do, I'm giving it to you. There's nothing happening. What do you want from me? Remember that God is in control. A lot of times we like to look at other people and blame them and be like, why isn't this happening? Or blame ourselves or blame whoever. But remember, God is in control. So if it's not happening, it's for your best. Okay? It's for your best. And I'm preaching to me right now, but if it is not aligning with your timeline, that's because your timeline is wrong. Because you don't see the end. It's wrong. You will be okay. Okay, God is in control. He has your best interest at heart. He knows your beginning. He knows your end. When you were born, he was like, those things are gonna happen. That's what's happening. So it's okay. Be happy. Don't fret. Don't complain. Don't nag your husband. Please don't nag him. I'm really worried about women nagging their husbands. I don't know why. Like, I'm a man. I mean, it's like I'm like a guy. I'm like no, just don't nag him, please. Please bring joy to him. Even if you sick of him, use the joy of the Lord to just whoosh. And he'd be like, why is this woman so happy? It's because I have the joy of the Lord. He'd be like, and then his other boys would be like, man, my wife nagging. Be like, my wife never nags, you know. She never nags. I don't know. It's a gift. She never nags. So don't nag him. And trust me, God, you are beautiful. You are loved. You are remembered. I am so thankful you stuck with me to the end. Life is great, guys. Guys, I'm a college graduate for the 2nd time in a row. I have twins in my room. Oh my gosh. Twin degrees. One is in BMag. One is in operation management. Life is good. Life is good. And I'm feeling real grateful. Thriving, if nothing. Skin glowing. I don't even know if the lighting is good right now, but we'll figure that out later. If it's not, I'm very sorry. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. It is always a pleasure. I hope you guys liked this video. Please read the story of Rachel. Read it all the way through. I read it really quickly, so read it all the way through. I need to go reread it. But have a blessed week. Happy Sunday. Love y'all so much. Bye.